What's going on, guys? I hope you're doing well this night. It's 8:23 where I'm at currently, beginning of the month. But yeah, I had made a video yesterday, and I was kind of expecting this to happen later on. Um, what transpired today, I was literally expecting this to go by like a week later, but it happened the day after. So here I am. Felt that it was important. So the S&P 500 broke out above 4,087.14, which was a huge resistance level for some time. Uh, if I were to do a measure move right here, right from the point, it had taken 62 days for the bulls to break above a previous local high. I spoke about it yesterday. Usually when we have a high, then a lower high, traders get scared or investors get scared and they just decide to just cut it out and dump. And we kind of discussed this yesterday, but essentially the Bollinger Bands were acting as support this time around, which is phenomenal. On the daily level, we did see consolidation above the key moving averages that I have here that usually indicate that there is continuation to the upside. As you can see, I do have a color-coded 9 in 21 exponential moving average, and I do wait for those crosses to confirm. That being said, um, yeah, basically it bounced off the 21 exponential moving average. So this was a huge sign, but I usually don't make those moves until I see significant breakouts above key resistances that have been resistance for a while. Yeah, I think I got my dates a little bit mixed up. I said January of 2021 yesterday, but I actually meant January of 2022. My apologies. Late December of 21. So that's basically what we've been dealing with. But yeah, we for sure, in my opinion, breaking out. This is the fifth day consolidated above. I can't even say consolidated now. We're making higher highs, but yeah, we're on the fifth day of above this support line. Not only that, we broke out of a key. We broke out of above a local high, so now we've confirmed a higher high from the previous local high. So next resistance line for me would be right around here. Uh, if we're going off of the S&P 500. So I do see a rally for some time. And I spoke about this yesterday, but yeah, this is pretty much my confirmed breakout price target. I still feel pretty adamant about that. You know, what I'm more so looking for is the next lower high. I'm sorry, the next higher low. I'm waiting for the next higher low. So we got that low here. Then we got that higher low. Just guesstimating, but I would assume that the next higher low would be somewhere around this range. Okay, but I'm not gonna Nostradamus that shit. I'd rather wait for it and it come to me than me kind of just guess at it. So that's usually a safer path to take. So I'm gonna take this talk and move it into Bitcoin because I'm more of a crypto guy. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are more oriented to crypto, but honestly, TBH, the S&P 500 does lead crypto, so I like to keep my eye on the S&P 500 before I get into crypto charts. Overall, yeah, we're still within this range here. We are getting significant movements on the daily chart. We are getting rejected off of the 23.9 line, so that's a bit concerning from my perspective on the daily, but I like to go on to the 4 hour. So far we did break above the Bollinger Band. Usually when we break above the Bollinger Band, we're most likely going to see some consolidation and maybe even a test all the way to the downside, which I don't necessarily like. So my thesis from yesterday has not changed from today. I still feel like as long as we have candles closes within this range, I do feel like we're just going to be chopping into this range until we get a resolution. So I'm not going to bore you with the Bitcoin stuff. I'm going to just zoom through and just go straight to Ethereum, which is rather intriguing to me. I'll be completely honest with you. When I've been working all day, so I've been kind of not looking at the charts. I've just been, you know, reading the headlines from other articles and such like that, but what I'm seeing right now in Ethereum is shocking to me in a good way. This is super freaking bullish. This is huge. Um, it has a 4-hour candle close. Now there's still an hour and 30 to confirm this breakout, right? But we've pretty much broken out of this bullish pennant. Okay. Um, I would much prefer to see another candle back test this as support. So for example, I want to see this candle close above this yellow line and this red line. Okay. Then I would like to see the next candle come back down, test this area as support. Like I want to see wicks. Even if it's below the lines, I want to see wicks. And then I want to see it consolidate above and then continue moving forward to the upside. That is a confirmation of a bull move. That is a confirmation, a strong confirmation of a bull move. Now this the unfortunate part, it's going to be happening during like British London trading time hours and Asian time hours most likely. So this isn't going to be a move for the Americans. This is going to be a move for the Europeans or maybe even the Asian continent. So yeah, but ultimately I do feel that um, we're heading to the upside. So multiple things have happened. I do like crosses. I do like my 9 and 21 exponential moving crosses, right? We got a bullish engulfing candle right here. Then we've just been going up only since then. That's a very good sign. Not only that, we are weakening these resistance areas and creating literally higher highs. So we got a high, then we got a higher high. That's indicative to an upward trend. That just means we're gonna get lows, higher low, and we confirmed a higher low right here. We even tapped this supply line as support, and then we just boom ripped to the upside. That's all she wrote. I'm super happy seeing this earlier than I had anticipated. I was expecting this area to be kind of the time when it breaks, so I'm glad to see that the bulls have awoken. There's a lot of exuberance in the market. Um, Preferably, since I am seeing a 4-hour candle close above this level, I'm going to go to my other indicators here of significance. So what I like about this here on the market cipher indicator, we are seeing a buy signal here and then a higher buy signal. So we do have that upward sloping momentum, which is phenomenal. And if you really zoom out, we've been having momentum weaken when momentum, because essentially these waves are momentum waves. The momentum is now heading to the upside, and now the money flow. You see this when it goes blue to red, red to blue. The money flow is now looking to flip bullish. That just means that there's more buyers than sellers at this time, which is phenomenal. I know there's a lot of FUD right now. Ray Dalio is short or whatever, and that Michael Burry guy is short or whatever. But in all honesty, I don't really like to use Twitter as a barometer for decision making. I truly feel like there's a lot of nefarious actors out there using their clout and their leverage to essentially, improve their standing in whatever position they're in. Michael Burry is a notorious trader, and yeah, of course he's going to use his Twitter account to um, try to improve his financial standing. So I don't really like it, but it is a thing. So I don't like to listen to other people's trading analysis. I mean, hey, that's just me. I've been looking at charts for a while now. This is my going on 6th year of trading more independently, and um, I like to look at my charts and not really favor Michael Burry's, because he's not even disclosing his charts, or if he is, he's using like the monthly chart, or he's using a yearly chart. He's a very traditionalist trader. He got very famous in the stock market. Ray Dalio also, he was more of a entrepreneur mogul who also did pretty well in terms of investing, but he had help. Anywho, yeah, from what I'm seeing on the charts, like I'm seeing more so bullishness. Uh, I talked about Ethereum. This I know my charts look insane, but I'm gonna enlarge these lines that I'm looking at the most here so you can get a better sense of what I'm looking at here. We had a pretty large triangle pattern that we're still kind of seeing the output of that. So we've already seen this move of the mini triangle, but we have a larger triangle. Hold on, I'm trying to reduce the size of those lines so you can better see what I'm talking about now. But on Ethereum, we had this even larger triangle pattern. So I did a pattern breakout analysis of this one. So the pattern breakout of measured move 2 is Ethereum heading to 2,409 at the very least. Now there is the 1618 Fibonacci level at 2136.85 on this particular chart. So honestly, it would make a lot of sense for this bullish pennant to break to the upside and we tag the 21 and then, we'll see what happens at that point. But yeah, from what my eyes are telling me at this time is the bulls are literally attempting to break out of this triangle pattern earlier than expected, and yeah, within the next maybe 4 to 8 to 12 hours, we're gonna see a resolution of this pattern. Now, I mean, there's still an hour and 25 to go. These gains could get erased. We can close below the triangle, and my assumption of February 10th of being more so of a better breakout time frame would still be in play. But at the same time, yeah, so far so good from the Bulls' perspective. Yeah, anyway, I'm looking for continuation out of this move. I'm going to be completely honest. Now, if I measure move from this bullish pennant breakout, right? So how do we do that? We get from the wick bottom of before the parabola to the top of the 4-hour candle close, which is pretty much in a line with this yellow line here. Okay, so I'm gonna get that, reduce the extension of this line. I'm gonna give it like a white color, and then I'm gonna thin it out. Okay, so how you measure bullish pennants, you get the breakout line where price decided to break out, and then you do a measured move. And as you can see, the measured move is very close to the 1618, just a couple, dollars off. So measured move 2 for this larger triangle breakout seems a little bit far-fetched to me at this time. I mean, it still could get tagged theoretically, but from the bullish pennant pattern breakout expected measured move, we're looking at at a time frame of February 22nd, basically at the end of February, to eventually get the 1.618 Fibonacci extension to get tagged. Now that's where I'm currently leaning due to what I'm seeing with these charts. Now the biggest factor for me is, as always, the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is it leads crypto, and the markets are closed right now, so this bullish engulfing candle, this freaking god, this bull god candle is yeah, it's above this critical line, and we've successfully created a higher high than the previous pivot high. So this is now an argument of sustaining support. So if the future candles can consolidate above 4087 essentially, yeah, we've flipped this as support, and we can continue and expect at the very least 4,305. And like I said before, this macro descending broadening wedge, how these work is they break out 83% of the time. And yeah, they usually push price back up to the point of breakout, or the point of breakdown in this case, which is all the way at 4,800 and change. So yeah, my thesis has been bullish. I have been bullish, pretty much since this confirmation of a low and higher low. And so far, so good. I'm pretty much going to end it like that. I sincerely appreciate you watching these if you're still here. So, yeah, I just want to say thanks for your time. Have a great one, and peace out. Bye.